Greetings, fellow verse warriors. It's been a couple of days again since I've done a video, and a lot has been happening. For those who've been watching, you would have noticed that, firstly, the kings have stopped displaying again. I talked to the developer, and he said that's to do with, instead of just showing that there is a king on the square, they're going to change it to showing whether there's an orc king or an elf king or whatever on a tile. So that's why it got broke. Hopefully they get the fix shortly, or at least in the next patch, so that we can see again where the kings are. In breaking news, though, the humans did manage to either injure or kill one of the kings in this area here. Don't know how they managed. I think it was just quantity over quality. They had a lot of warriors and managed to do that to one of the elves, so that was pretty cool. In addition to that, the orcs did also manage to injure or kill the human king. That one I saw, and it was definitely numbers over. Just I think they had 3 times the warriors on the tile. It was this tile here. Interestingly enough, this character here actually survived the onslaught. Yeah, this guy's a beast. He's going to have awesome contribution, I should imagine. I'd love to find out where he's at. So if you know who he is, if he's yours, shoot me a message. Let me know what his contribution's at. It'd be interesting to see. What else can I tell you about this round? So obviously the orcs, the elves have finally taken the lead. They're well and truly in the lead at this point. They've got more general tiles. They've got more resource points. They are destroying this game. You can see them here pushing further and further into the human territory. The orcs have just stalled here. They haven't done anything. The elves have managed to push further and further up here. Yeah, looking at this here, the orcs look like they have set up a line here. So I don't know if that's a defensive line or if they're looking to do a strategic push this way. So they take all of these tiles all at once. I don't know if they're that coordinated to do that, but it sort of seems like either they're protecting this line or they're going to start just pushing it all at one time, it makes sense. They've got the numbers here now. They've managed to take out a lot of these humans, so it sort of makes sense to do that. This has stalled a bit. I'm a little bit surprised, I'll be honest. There was so many more elves here than humans, and realistically, the humans are probably caught up. There's what, 22 versus 15, 18, about 21, 22 here. So this is fairly fair. It's pretty close here. It will be interesting to see what's happening in this area. Obviously, yeah, the elves have continued to just push into this area here. Looks like the humans are starting to push back. You see some humans trying to take these squares. I don't know how they're going to go, simply because of the numbers. So yeah, fine. They're gonna win that one for sure. This one they maybe should have reinforced these numbers before they tried to take this tile. Yeah, I don't think they're going to win that tile. So yeah, it's all on at the moment. Interesting to see what will happen this next round. I assume all of these elves are going to be pushing onto the humans here, and they're going to continue to push down to try and take these resources as well. Just seems to be what the elves are doing. There are elves all the way up until this point here now, so they're really pushing into the orcs territory. So while the humans have been battling it out here, the elves have just had free reign. They're doing great, really. I don't see them being able to lose this game again. So long as the humans and elves keeps fighting, they're really done for. One thing I did notice is that the orcs have finally captured all these resources. So that's interesting. Yeah, not much more to say about that. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next few rounds. Thanks, guys.